Have you ever wondered why Pakistan's economic path seems confusing in 2024?
हमारा सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम यह है कि हमारे पास इतना पैसा नहीं है अपने मुल्क को चलाने के लिए और जिसकी वजह से हमें कर्जे लेने पड़ते हैं।
The recent report from the United Nations about the world economic situation and prospects reveals a story of difficulties. A vast 39.18% rise in prices in 2023, a policy rate at a record high 22%, and the country's money losing value by more than 20%. In the middle of all these economic issues, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif blames his predecessor, Imran Khan, for mismanagement and breaking IMF rules, creating a lot of confusion in the leadership. While this happens, there are attacks on military spots, political troubles, and growing security problems. With an increase in terrorist actions and diplomatic issues, can Pakistan find a way through all these challenges to reach stability? The information in this developing story tells us about the struggles, strength, and journey towards stability. Welcome to Live Economic News, where we will explore the intricate landscape of the challenges faced in 2024. Subscribe to the channel for real-time updates like this video, and activate the bell icon so that you can receive notifications for all our upcoming videos. Insights from UN's 2024 report. The newest report from the United Nations about the world economic situation and prospects for 2024 deeply looks into how things are going for Pakistan. Even though the prediction says there will be a small 2% growth in the gross domestic product (GDP) in 2024, with a slight improvement to 2.4% in 2025, it shows some issues. The report highlights signs that point to risks and problems in the overall global economic system. Big economies in South Asia, like India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, are facing ongoing challenges, especially regarding having enough food for everyone. In 2023, the report mentions that Bangladesh and Pakistan had more people struggling with insufficient food. On the other hand, Sri Lanka got a bit better, but Afghanistan is still in a tough spot with almost half of its people dealing with severe food shortages. Taking a closer look at Pakistan, the report paints a concerning picture. Inflation took a sharp jump, reaching 39.18% in 2023. To tackle this, the State Bank of Pakistan has had to keep its policy rate at a record high of 22% since June 2023. The country also faced another challenge. Its currency lost over 20% of its value in the same year. Pakistan is currently wrestling with a substantial sovereign debt, and servicing that debt seems hard to sustain. In 2023, external debt made up 36.5% of the country's nominal GDP, a noticeable increase from the previous year. Looking back at 2022, the government debt to GDP ratio hit a concerning 89%, underlining the difficulties in managing financial responsibilities. Sachin Sareen, an expert, sheds light on Pakistan's economic trend, where the national debt has doubled every 5 years over the last 25 years, starting from about Rs. 3.06 trillion, $11 billion in 1999. It soared to Rs. 62.5 trillion is $220 billion by the end of Imran Khan's term in 2022. This rapid increase, at 14% annually, significantly outpaced the modest 3% growth in GDP, creating an imbalance. In fiscal 2022 to 23, debt payments exceeded Rs. 5.2 trillion, surpassing all government earnings. The political turmoil unveils blame game in Pakistan's leadership. Diving into Pakistan's current political saga, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif blames his predecessor, Imran Khan, for the nation's economic struggles. Sharif alleges that Khan's corruption and ineffective governance are the primary causes of these issues. According to Sharif, Khan not only dismantled the system for personal gain, but also violated conditions set by the International Monetary Fund (IMF) during a crucial no-confidence motion. Adding to the accusations, Sharif claims that Khan harmed relationships with key allies and friendly nations. The Prime Minister, expressing frustration, questioned why he had inherited power when the economy was already in turmoil due to the previous PDI government. Furthermore, Sharif holds Khan responsible for the May 9 incidents, asserting that the attacks were meticulously planned for over a year with the sinister intent to incite a coup within the army. Sharif frames these events as a conspiracy against Pakistan orchestrated from within the country, insisting that they have exposed Khan's true nature to the nation. Supporting this narrative, Director General of Pakistan's Inter-Services Public Relations (ISPR), Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry, echoes similar sentiments, describing the May 9 events as a conspiracy against Pakistan by troublemakers and their supporters. In a significant twist, former Prime Minister Imran Khan's arrest on May 9 triggered protests from his supporters, leading to subsequent attacks on military and government installations. PTI party supporters vandalized numerous facilities, including the Corps Commander House in Lahore, the Mian Wali Air Base, and the ISI building in Faisalabad. Shockingly, the mob even targeted the Army General Headquarters (GHQ) in Rawalpindi for the first time, elevating the situation into a political storm and exposing a blame game within Pakistan's leadership. Pakistan's complex landscape in 2022 to 23. As Pakistan entered the complex terrain of 2022, it faced a daunting combination of three significant challenges: political conflicts, economic struggles, and the aftermath of devastating floods. On the economic front, the nation faced the uphill battle of coping with escalating prices, a weakening currency, and meager foreign reserves, intensifying the strain on financial stability. In the political arena, Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif blamed former PM Imran Khan, accusing him of economic mismanagement and a flawed foreign policy, ultimately leading to Khan's removal in April 2022. Sharif's Real Independence movement, advocating for early elections and civilian supremacy, further fueled the flames of the economic crisis. Reflecting on 2019, Khan's endeavor to secure an IMF deal had backfired, resulting in heightened inflation without the coveted loan. Responding to the economic challenges in 2022, Pakistan implemented measures to rein in inflation, stabilize foreign reserves, and curtail reliance on imports. The government took decisive actions, including prohibiting unnecessary luxury item imports. Additionally, in May 2022, the cap on fuel prices was lifted to propel a long-pending IMF bailout deal forward. This agreement came with stringent conditions from the IMF, necessitating the escalation of electricity prices, enhanced tax collection, and substantial budget cuts. The nation embarked on a multifaceted journey to navigate the intricate economic landscape and set the stage for a more stable future. As the economic woes continued to cascade in Pakistan, Federal Minister Ahsan Iqbal proposed a pragmatic solution in June 2022, advocating for a reduction in tea consumption to alleviate the burden of importing costs. However, this call for thriftiness came amidst a backdrop of escalating challenges. Inflation soared to 21.3%, reaching its highest point since 2008, creating an additional layer of complexity. Finance Minister Mifta Ismail disclosed a ray of hope to address the pressing financial predicament: a $2.3 billion loan from a Chinese consortium, injecting a much-needed dose of financial relief. Nevertheless, the nation grappled with the aftermath of the 2022 floods, which inflicted over $30 billion in economic losses. By December 2022, the State Bank of Pakistan found its reserves dwindling to a four-year low of $6.7 billion, significantly impacting import capabilities. The Pakistani rupee, witnessing a steep decline from 183.48 to $1 in March to 224.40 in December, added to the deepening economic crisis. In the fiscal year 2022 to 23, the government's ambitious bid to secure an IMF bailout through a proposed budget of $47 billion faced discontent from the IMF, raising apprehensions about Pakistan's financial future. Industries took a hit, with the All Pakistan Textile Mills Association reporting the closure of 1,600 garment mills, leading to widespread job losses. Major corporations, including car assemblers and textile manufacturers, shuttered their operations due to low demand and challenging economic conditions. The shortage of foreign exchange reserves, coupled with the depreciating rupee, presented hurdles in importing crude oil, resulting in the temporary closure of the country's largest petroleum refinery in February 2023. Delays in securing letters of credit led to disruptions in pharmaceutical imports, triggering a shortage of medicines and equipment. By April 2023, nearly all of the country's 30 mobile phone assembly units had closed, putting 20,000 jobs at risk. In a significant development, global energy giant Shell plc announced its exit from the Pakistani market in June 2023. Against this backdrop, China attributed Pakistan's economic crisis to Western influences while underscoring the strengths of the China-Pakistan economic corridor. Meanwhile, the United States voiced concerns about Pakistan's escalating debt to China. With traditional economic support from Gulf Arab states diminishing, China emerged as a potential source of further loan support, marking a pivotal chapter in Pakistan's economic narrative. Security challenges. The security landscape in Pakistan underwent a tumultuous phase, marked by a surge in terrorist attacks, particularly in the northwest and southwest, following the Taliban's resurgence in Afghanistan in 2021. Strained relations with the Taliban led to accusations of inaction against militants based in Afghanistan, further intensifying the security challenges. This precarious situation is anticipated to persist until the general elections. Pakistan adopted a dual approach to address these security concerns, involving diplomatic and economic pressure on Afghanistan while concurrently launching crackdowns on militant groups within its borders. The expulsion of approximately 500,000 undocumented Afghan refugees from Pakistan added a layer of pressure on Afghanistan, exacerbating the complexities of the regional security scenario. The year 2022 witnessed a grim milestone as Pakistan experienced the highest number of suicide attacks since 2014, with almost half of these incidents targeting security forces. According to the Pakistan Institute for Conflict and Security Studies, 29 suicide attacks occurred, resulting in the loss of 329 lives and injuries to 582 individuals. The security challenges mirrored the situation in 2013, marking the highest death toll in suicide bombings since that time. This scenario underscores the persistent and evolving security challenges that Pakistan continues to grapple with, demanding strategic responses to ensure the safety and stability of the nation. Pakistan's journey through 2022 and beyond has been riddled with economic complexities, political upheavals, and daunting security challenges. The UN's 2024 report sheds light on the nation's financial struggles, with inflation, high debt, and currency depreciation taking center stage. The blame game within the political leadership adds another layer of turmoil, with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif pointing fingers at his predecessor, Imran Khan. Pakistan stands at a critical juncture amid economic turbulence, security concerns, and diplomatic intricacies. As the nation grapples with these multifaceted issues, the path to stability requires strategic solutions, collaborative efforts, and resilience. The unfolding description tells a story of struggles, strength, and the ongoing quest for a more stable future in the face of adversity. As the country grapples with complex crises, what steps can individuals take to contribute to Pakistan's path toward a more stable future? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon to turn on notifications to stay updated with all our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.